Hey everybody, and this is Snapman998 here. The Pokemon's over. Now, you're probably thinking, hey, you still have Final Fantasy VII to work on. Hey, you still have Majora's Mask to work on. You only uploaded one episode. Well, I'm sorry for stuff that things happened. Things that I can't really control. Um, but I'm here with Pokemon Silver. I'm going to try to update this as much as I can. This is post commentary, by the way, because my original audio did not pick up on the microphone, so I'm kind of stuck here recording my own voice. Yay. So I have to do this yet another time, so let's get started. Well, you woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? At the time, it was 10 o'clock. Day 10 o'clock? How many minutes? It was literally 10:58. And apparently he overslept. Which, yeah, nah, I understand. This is Professor Oak. He is a Pokemon professor. And stuff like that. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. Fun stuff. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? Like I said in my original audio, I didn't say my name, but I'm gonna tell him anyway. Joshua. That's what I put down. Ugh. Fun. Oh yeah. It's not fun post commentating. This is like the third time that this has happened to me. Anyway, we start off in our house. You know, really fun. And as you see, I'm actually recording it on a GameCube, so getting used to the controls will be. Oh, Joshua, our neighbor Professor Elm was looking for you. He said that he wanted you to do something for him. I barely even know the guy. I met him like once. Down like, I don't know, the woods? I think it was the woods. Well, we just... Oh, sorry. Got a repel. Oh, not a repel. We got a Pokegear. It is basically very new to this game. There's a lot of new things to this game that's from the original Pokemon game. It is Tuesday today. Right here, I was having trouble figuring out if it was daylight savings time or not. But I ultimately figured out that it was daylight savings time. Yeah, so you just have to come home to change daylight savings time and stuff. Which, that's not bad. There, I accidentally hit a couple buttons. Like I said, it's a GameCube, so. And here I just ultimately decided. Well, I'm just gonna keep it widescreen. So this is the famous Pokemon Lab. Now, what this guy does here, always made me want to kick him right back in the face. So, he is giving you a task to go deliver a parcel to the Pokemon helper. To Mr. Pokemon. And this is where we get our first ever Pokemon. Now, we got the fire type Pokemon, Cyndaquil. You'll take Cyndaquil, the fire type Pokemon? Nah. Think it over carefully. Our partner is important. That he is. That he is. Then you got Totodile, the water type Pokemon. And then last but not least, we have my second favorite Johto starter, Chikorita. Now, I have a little bit of backstory about why I chose the Pokemon that I chose. Now, I had a Totodile when I was younger in my Pokemon Crystal. So, but the thing is that I threw away the Totodile for a Pidgey. And now I wanted to give this Totodile the much needed respect and love that he also desires. So, this is why I picked Totodile. Yes, I do, Professor Elm. So, in commemoration, I named my Totodile, as you will see here, Teddy. I was thinking of a name, but ultimately decided on Teddy, because I actually had a Totodile. I thought about naming him Toady, Toti, and Toddy or whatever for Totodile, but I decided on not. And I think I did well. He gives you his phone number and stuff like that, so you can call him when need be. This assistant gives you a potion. So, and if you didn't know already, Pokemon is a turn-based RPG, and it is one of my favorite RPGs out there. Here I thought that by going into the PC, because I thought I was being clever, that you get a potion, but no, the assistant gives you a potion instead. I honestly forgot about that part. So, we're off on our great adventure. And first step into tall grass, and I get a wild Pokemon encounter. This is gonna be a fun Let's Play. And wouldn't you know, it's a Pokemon that I swear the game wants me to do it again at this point. The game wants me to get rid of Pidgey, or to get rid of Teddy, and raise a Pidgey as my starter. But you know what? No. I will beat the meta that my it actually worked quite well for some reason. So here we just got 22 experience points. Experience points help you level up and grow stronger in each different stat. We'll go over the stats in the next episode, although I tried to explain it in this episode, I just don't want to. So here we encounter a level 4 Pidgey. Now this level 4 Pidgey, pretty strong. It brings me down a couple notches, that's for sure. But I ultimately win in the long run. Oh. Now, just right there, we have the introduction to hold items in this game. They're called berries. There are different types of berries, but this certain berry heals 10 HP. And here we gain to level 6. And we gain some pretty nice stat boosts. So, here I am going over, I'll go over right now. On the screen you see that his status is okay. You can see the type of Pokemon it is, so it's a water type. 47 more experience to level 7, and 189 experience total. Here you can see our moves. Here I was trying to figure out how to switch moves, but I forgot not implemented in this game. So, great way to know what kind of moves they are. Here, you see our stats. Attack means the physical damage that you do, and the physical attacks. Defense, kind of simple, is your defense against physical attack. Special attack is your, say, water type moves against stuff like that. I'm not very good at explaining special attacks this early on in the game. And then special defense is your defense against special attacks, and your speed is to see how fast you go. And if the speed is tied, it is done by a coin flip. Metaphorically, a coin flip. So it's basically 50-50 to see who goes first. I currently have a kitty that wants to be pet, so I'm petting her right now. Surprised he hasn't meowed. Oof. So, that was that. Can't go this way, so we have to go this way. Oh, fun. And I'm just gonna say, random encounters love me. No matter what. So, here we run into yet another Pidgey. Don't you just love Pidgeys? I know I sure do. So, we just have to basically destroy everything that comes across our path. We can run, and running is determined by your speed, and if the opponent doesn't have certain abilities that keep your Pokemon in. Also, new Pokemon, a Sentret. This is new to the Johto region. It is just a plain normal type, and it's kind of bulky. I mean, it's just your plain Jane normal type of the let's just say Rattata-clone. Not a really good Rattata-clone, but hey, it's a nice easy Pokemon to level up. So we won that. We got to level 7 already. Jeez. One episode in, we already gained 2 levels. And there we have that nice stat increase. And then we learn Rage, which is a really good move to start off. And the next battle that we get into, we'll show it off. But up there, I'm going to wait until a certain part of the game to go into. And I think it is this battle with this Pidgey that I show off Rage. Rage is a great move to begin with because, honestly, as you see, that's not a lot of damage. But as you see, the Rage is building up, so this means that Rage is going to do a lot more damage. As many times as you keep up with the Rage, the more damage you can output. And over here we have the introduction to trees, like different berry trees. There are different berry trees, and then later on there are also different trees that we will get into shortly. Now here I show the inventory that we have both a potion and a berry, the Pokeballs, key items, and then the TM's matrix, which we'll get into very, very shortly. So here I give the berry to Teddy now. Pokemon can only use organic items, so they can't use potions if they're ever in a tough situation. So here I open up the Rage. This Sentret is very, very tanky, and here goes my berry once again to heal back up Teddy. Now we almost take out the Sentret. The Sentret just has a little bit more defense than I would have thought, especially against the level 7. So ultimately here I decided let's go with Rage because Scratch, I don't know if it would have taken him down or not because of the defense, but, you know, things happen. And here we get to Cherry Grove City. And then this old guy is just going to tell us what there is to this Pokemon. So here is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. And he's right, you will be relying on them a lot. Here is a Pokemon. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. This is Route 30. This is where we get introduction to trainer battles in the near future. And then this is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are only found in water. Now you have to remember that. And then you get to his house. Anytime, old man. And then doing this not only gives you a little bit of benefits due to, you know, knowing a little bit more about the game, but you also get a map card. This map card, I don't show it, but it basically gives you a map. So we made it to Cherry Grove, and I think that's where we're going to just leave off. So if you like this episode, and if you're going to like this series, please follow. I'll be trying to upload every day that I can.